morning guys, welcome back to another vlog. Today's Monday. Just got out of the shower, clearly. I'm about to do my hair, but I'm actually gonna style my natural hair today, and I thought I would show you guys how I do that because I know a number of you have asked me to do a tutorial. So I'm going to do the full routine on here, and I'm also gonna try and film a TikTok at the same time. So we'll see how that goes. So I always start by combing out my hair. I have this wide tooth comb. It's from Paul Mitchell, but I got it off Amazon. It's super quick, just gets through everything, and then it also allows you to part your hair. There are actually two ways that I do this. The first way is in the shower, and so I actually already put in the product when I'm still in the shower. This is my go-to curly hair product. There's a hair on it. And the way that I do this is after my conditioner, I turn my head upside down, like I flip my head over, and then I put everything throughout my hair and I scrunch the product in my hair. But because of the camera and like, oh, hang on. That was my super calling me. The drain in our tub is not working very well, so he's gonna come by later today, hopefully after I film this and fix it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, just because I'm filming it and I wanna show you guys how I do it and show you how I use the product, I'm gonna be doing it this way, which is just coming out of the shower and my hair is still like really wet. I don't towel dry it or anything like that. I just leave it. And first thing that I'm gonna do is use this Oya all-in-one milk product. This is kind of like a leave-in conditioner, but I feel like this is just a really great product to start out with. So I'm gonna spray this all over my head. And then I'll show you kind of like the motion that I use to bring up the curl and to get the product in the strands of my hair. So then I just kind of scrunch the product in like this, and you can see it's already starting to form the waves. The one tricky part for me is the pieces at the front because they are just not as naturally wavy as the rest of my hair is. But as I kind of scrunch this in and as I use the next product, you guys will see that the waves and curls will start to form a lot easier. Okay, so after I've scrunched in the leave-in, I'm gonna put in this JVN curl cream. I think I've shared it with you guys before already. This is the product that I'm loving the most right now, and I'm just going to squeeze a bunch in my hand. I'm going to do one side at a time, probably about like that much, honestly, and I'm going to generously put it through my hair. This is also the reason why you want your hair to be soaking wet when you do this, because as you're scrunching in the product, the water kind of gets absorbed, and that's what's going to help you get these bouncy, nice, luscious curls in your hair and kind of also maintain the frizz a little bit. I think the biggest thing with any hair product is figuring out how much your hair needs so you get that exact nice, bouncy, but still like structured curl. You want to kind of take your time with this too and just massage it into the strands. Once the product is in, the biggest thing is to leave it. Don't lay down on your head. Don't like touch your hair too much because you kind of want the product to set, and then you can either diffuse it. I think today I might diffuse it actually, just because I want my hair to dry a little bit faster, but sometimes I just let it air dry. The other thing that I like to do is I take my front strands and I wrap them around my finger, just so that they get a little bit more of that curl pattern that the rest of my hair has. I kind of just hold it there, and then after a while, I'll let it go. You see? Sometimes I'll even use a chopstick, and I'll just use the thicker end of it. You can also use a brush, but my brush is a little bit too thick for this. So I think I'm gonna actually let it air dry, just because I think my super is coming over soon. But just in case you want to know how I do it, my friend actually taught me this. When your hair is still wet, you want to use it on medium to high heat, low air. And then once your hair is about 80 to 85% dry, that's when you want to lower the heat and turn up the air, or turn up, I guess, how much air comes out of it. And then in terms of order, I usually try and start at the top of my head, and then at some point I'll go underneath, or I'll flip my head over and maybe do like the ends or something. I kind of just go with it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that's my natural wavy hair routine. I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's dry. Okay, I know I'm still in my robe. It's like almost lunchtime. But I wanted to show you guys because my hair is pretty much, I would say about like 90% dry. And when it gets to that point, it tends to be a little bit crunchy. So I just go through my hair and kind of scrunch out the crunch. And that's what gives it this like effortless beachy wave type of look. I might even just go in like this and like loosen things up a little bit. Maybe I'll flip my head over again. There we go. Nothing will ever beat avocado toast with eggs for me. Yeah. Okay, I know I told you guys about this in my last vlog, I think, or maybe a couple vlogs ago. You're probably sick of hearing me talk about this, but they're officially taking down all the scaffolding outside of our building, which is so exciting. Obviously my super told me that this is what was gonna happen, but it felt like a rumor, you know what I mean? When you hear things, but you're not quite sure about it. And then last week, we have a maintenance person in our building, and he always sits outside with one of the construction workers. I think he's one of the leaders. And so oftentimes I'll like say hi to them or talk to them for a bit. And he was the one that basically told me that we were probably gonna be really happy because they were leaving. So I wanna say they started last week taking things down, but today it seems like they're seriously like starting to take down all the different levels, and we have kind of a high building. So I think it's probably gonna take them like a week or two to get it done, but yeah, it's so exciting. And we're finally gonna have the view that I promised Avery when I showed him this apartment in the first place. Anyway, today's kind of changed a little bit in terms of the plans. I was supposed to go meet up with Erin, who you guys met, I think officially in the last vlog. She's only here for a couple of weeks, and she's actually helping me with some of my content stuff. We were gonna take some pictures on her rooftop tonight and then just have dinner there together. But it's super windy out, and we both think that it's gonna be too windy to take any photos, so we're pushing that to tomorrow. It's part of the reason why I did my hair the way that I did, but it's fine. I can do it again tomorrow. Instead of doing that, I am gonna go run some errands. I'll take you guys along. I have to go to Reformation actually and return a couple of things that I bought for my trip, which is another thing that I want to tell you guys, because Avery and I are going away for a week on Friday. We're super excited. We're going to California. We're kind of gonna be all over. We have a wedding to go to in SLO, so that's gonna be our first like part of the trip. We're gonna be there for 2 days. Then we're gonna drive up to Carmel. We're gonna stay there for a night. Avery rented a car for us and everything, so I'm so excited because I've never been to that part of California. Obviously, I've been to LA a bunch for work and whatnot, but I've never really seen a lot of the rest of California, especially Northern California I haven't been to. So that'll be cool, and it's also gonna be our first time there together, so I think it's gonna be a really nice trip. So yeah, we're gonna do a day in Carmel. He has a friend who lives there, and then we're gonna drive down to LA for the rest of the trip, and we'll stay with my best friend Rebecca, and Avery also has a good friend who we're staying with for a few days there. Okay, this is gonna be my outfit for the next hour while I go run my errand. This top is from Rumored. I just love this top. I wear it all the time. They have some really great summer stuff for a really good price. I've actually been looking at one of their dresses for a dress to wear to one of the weddings that we're going to, so I'll let you guys know if I end up buying it. Jeans are a Goldie. Oh, it just got dark all of a sudden. They're like the crisscross jean. These are just so comfy. I feel like I'm gonna have these forever. Little LM nude bag, Amazon shades. Wow, it's really dark. What's on this? Decided to go to Trader Joe's on my way back just to get a couple of things for the next few days. I'm obviously not going to get a ton because we're leaving. Picked up some of my staples. You guys will recognize this because I love it. A box of eggs because we go through eggs like crazy. I got another box of this Spanish style rice just because we ran out of actual rice, and Trader Joe's doesn't really have the kind of rice that I like, so I might actually have some of that tonight. Black pepper because we ran out. Got some tuna. I don't know if I'm going to eat that this week, but just to keep it in the fridge. Got some pineapple, which I'm really excited about. A lemon. I got some of this goat cream cheese If I'm having cream cheese, this is the one that I like. I love the flavor. And then I just got a bag of carrots, and then I got a pack of smoked salmon. This I definitely will be having before we leave. It's funny because I usually don't go to Trader Joe's on Mondays. I don't really know why. I try and avoid the busiest days of the week. But then today I obviously needed groceries and I went and it was so busy, but they also were just out of a bunch of things. Like they didn't really have a lot of protein options. They didn't have a lot of chicken. So I'll have to probably go back for protein at some point. Just made myself a little dinner, some of the Spanish rice. It's probably like 2/3 of a pack like that, and then I'll have the rest for lunch tomorrow or something. These are some beef links that I had in the freezer, just easy. Kind of the only protein I had that would go with this meal. And then I made a side salad. I dressed it in olive oil and red wine vinegar, and it's so good. Good morning, guys. Well, actually, it's not morning at all. It's 3 p.m. I haven't been the best at vlogging today. It's been a little bit busy. I had a couple meetings, but I'm headed to Errands rooftop now. We're gonna do a little shoot there, so I'm gonna take you guys along and show you what we get up to. Okay, I'm getting ready for the day. I think the last thing I filmed yesterday was me on my way to Erin's place to go shoot some pictures on her roof, which unfortunately did not turn out. It was just too hot and the way the sun wasn't really working. But we ended up getting some good photos on the street, and then we just went to get a drink together. For the last year or so, I've been really into dirty martinis, and we had one of the best martinis I've had in the city last night. It was just this random place that we saw, and they had open tables outside. But yeah, I just got back from Pilates. This is my 3rd day in a row, which I'm very proud of, but I also know I'm just not gonna be able to work out the rest of the week, so I was like, I'm just gonna get them in. And now I'm gonna get ready, just do some quick makeup, because I'm meeting for lunch with my friend Aga, who I haven't seen in months, so we really are due for catch. And then I actually have a spray tan, so hopefully I'm gonna be able to do all these things. I feel like every day I end up pushing a couple things to the next day, but it just is what it is. If we don't get it done, then we don't get it done. If you're wondering why I'm doing this in my sports bra, it's because I actually showered this morning because I had to wash my hair and curl it and everything. And so I'm just gonna do like a quick freshen up now. I also have to take another shower right before my spray tan. And I just feel like 3 showers a day is a little unnecessary. I think because it's so hot, I might just do a really light base. I just put on SPF. Sometimes what I like to do, and I think I've shared this with you guys before, but sometimes what I like to do on days where it's really hot is I just do a layer of powder. I feel like this one from Maybelline gives you a little bit of coverage, and it takes care of the shine too. This is the powder that I use. You can see I'm almost running out. This is shade 120 Classic Ivory. I could probably go up a shade for the summer, but it's fine, it does the job. Then I'll just do some bronzer with this big brush. I feel like it makes it look really natural. I've been loving this blush color from Dibs. I love this stick in general, I'll link it. But I just put some blush up there. That was kind of a lot. Don't do that. But the color is so nice for summer. I need to bring this up. I feel like noticing that when I'm vlogging in the bathroom, I tend to hunch over a little bit, and it's just me being a little lazy and not raising the camera. I'm trying to be really aware of my posture because I think sometimes I can be a little bit like hunched over. And I'm gonna use the Edun mascara in the color brown. I really like this for every day, or for daytime, I guess. Nice. And then I'll curl them just before I leave. Fully realized that my apartment is a mess, but as I was getting dressed, I started pulling out things that I want to take to LA, and I kind of just laid them on my couch. But do you guys remember this dress from a couple of vlogs ago that I wasn't sure about? I am gonna take it out today. We're actually going to La Durée for brunch, and I figured I could maybe get a picture in it, and I also think that it's kind of growing on me. I don't know, it's kind of boho, it's cute. We'll see. It is too hot to do anything in New York right now. It's like 35 degrees. degrees today. I'm trying to take my earring out. Everyone talks about taking their bra off after a long day, but like, can we talk about taking our earrings out? That is, for me, the best feeling ever. It's probably because I don't always need to wear a bra. But anyway, I'm very sweaty right now, and I think I'm actually gonna take my shower now, like before the spray tan, just so that I can get into something fresh before my 2 Zoom calls. And then I think I'll have about an hour actually to start packing some stuff, and if I want to show you guys some stuff, I might as well just shower now, like take off all my makeup. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I'll start off by showing you some of the dresses that I'm gonna wear to the wedding. We have 2 nights. I feel like all the weddings that we're going to this year have 2 nights. So this is gonna be the dress that I'm wearing to the actual wedding. This is from Faithful, the brand. I'm gonna be wearing like little nude heels with it. And I just figured this was really fun. I actually got it off Poshmark. Has a tie-up back detail. I think the floral pattern is cute for summer, and I think it's gonna look really good with a little bit of a tan. And then this is gonna be the dress for the welcome party. I'm finally getting around to wearing it to a wedding. I did wear it in Charleston on the bachelorette weekend, but I think this is so cute for the specific wedding that we're going to. And every time I have this on, it just feels so cute and comfy. It also has a little bit of a back detail. I feel like I've shown you guys this a million times, but I'm excited to wear both of these dresses. Speaking of Suzanne, I actually got this really cute skirt in from them just now, and I think I might bring it and wear it on one of the days when we're in LA. Now I have to figure out what bag I want to wear with which dress. And I'm gonna see if I can wear the same purse on both days. I kind of want to bring this bag from Cezanne's, the one that I'm thinking of. I think for the wedding night, this might be a little bit too casual, but I think for the welcome night, this could be really fun. It's funny how when you go on a trip, you forget these little things, such as bags. I'm not necessarily a big bag person in the sense that I'm buying bags all the time, or that I even collect them, but I have a specific bag that goes with the specific outfits that I have. And so when I travel, I'm like, okay, I want to bring a neutral colored bag, but I also want to bring a black one, and then I want to bring a fun one. But you can only bring like so many purses, obviously. The other thing that I did for this trip, and you can't always do this because some trips are just less planned out than others, but at least the first half of this trip is pretty planned out, is I will make a note of all the outfits that I'll need for every single day. And so Friday we have the welcome party, Saturday is the wedding, Sunday we're gonna be driving up to the Carmel area, go through Big Sur, and then we're staying there for the night. Also, I'm only telling you guys this because by the time this vlog goes up, we'll already be back in New York for safety reasons, but Sunday is gonna be a travel day. I'll probably wanna take some pictures, so I'll plan something for that. And then by the time we're traveling, it's one less thing that I have to think about it. I either just take a photo of it in my phone, or I'll have that, you know, note in my notes. I meant to end this vlog last night, but after I got home from the spray tan, I looked so scary. I was like, I can't get on the camera right now. Pretty much done all the packing. I just have to do like last minute toiletries. And then Avery's gonna pack his stuff tonight after work. I know the timing of this is kind of weird because when I post this, we'll already be back from LA. But I'm probably gonna put some stuff in a highlight or something on Instagram. I'm gonna make some TikTok videos. So if you wanna see what we get up to, follow me over there. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.